4 runs in the top of the first for Charleston. On to the bottom of the first we go. I'm joined by a very special guest, Andy Kaufmann, the CEO and owner of Zawyer Sports Entertainment. Andy, how's it going?
Amazing. Great weather, great baseball. Excited to see a typical Gastonia comeback with all this offense. I am not intimidated by this 4-run deficit. 2
biggest comebacks of the season have happened here at Caramount Health Park against this Charleston team, so very well could happen. As Kevin Watson Jr. digs in for the club, takes a first pitch strike. Andy, in addition to Gastonia, Zawyer owns and operates several hockey teams, including the newest acquisition of the Charlotte Checkers. Is it exciting to be the owner of a company that's continuously expanding so much?
Well, I mean, we love what we do, and we're in this to enjoy it and to keep growing until someone tells us not to. So, yeah, I mean, this is the beauty. We love baseball, we love hockey, and getting to tie them all together is special. We have the upcoming Checkers season. We'll actually, one night next season, they'll wear jerseys, Gastonia baseball jerseys, the hockey version one night, for example. So it's kind of fun bringing it all together.
Now, there are a couple of partners in the company that are household names, Tim Tebow, Miles Jack. What does it mean to have this kind of support from household names who are athletes themselves?
Yeah, so again, they started out as friends, right? This is a friends and family group, so famous or not, I love each of my partners equally, but in terms of just getting to know them, what they stand for, we obviously share similar passions, values, and just we all find joy doing this and doing it together. So quite honestly, the entirety of the group kind of inspires me to continue to give my all and make sure I'm representing all of us in the best way possible. So they motivate me, I guess is the short answer, Noah.
Kevin Watson Jr. strikes out swinging to start things off for Gastonia. It'll be Watson Jr., now Josh Stowers and Jacob Robson, top 3 for the club. Down 4-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Now, Andy, do I have this right? You assembled first aid kits for your family business in exchange for baseball cards.
This is a fact. I assembled first aid kits. My father, I guess, violated child labor laws, but quite honestly, those baseball cards were what I would prefer to cash at that age. So who knows you better than your dad? So it was perfect.
And how old were you when that happened?
9 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So got started young.
You did, yeah. By the time I was a teenager, he paid me actual cash to do invoicing before we had computers. Back in the day, we did it all by hand. No, you wouldn't believe me. I know a guy, I know a broadcaster, but I'm not sure I know a guy who knows about doing invoices by hand. So,
you did not. Best baseball card you ever got? What is it?
Oh, wow. Best card I ever got. Man, I guess Ken Griffey Jr. 1989 Upper Deck was the one. That's the one that comes to mind.
Any cards you wanted but just couldn't get your hands on it?
I mean, so many. So, grew up a Mets fan, so I remember Dwight Gooden had a 1984 Fleer Update special edition rookie card. That was a little bit beyond my reach and budget, but that was probably, I guess, the one.
What drew you to like baseball growing up? What made you such a baseball guy?
Yeah, I mean, I just grew up with it, right? So, I mean, from the age of 4 on, was playing it, watching it, breathing it. My grandfather and my father, going to Mets games. It was nonstop, somewhat of an obsession, that and the hockey. Yeah, it's just, I think every baseball fan can kind of relate. It just becomes part of you, right? No, I'd ask you the same question.
100%.
Yeah.
Beautiful game as Robson takes high. Count 2-2 on Jacob Robson. Stowers ground out to short. So 2 up, 2 down for Stevie Ledesma. Having a very quick bottom of the first, unlike the top of the first so far, as the next pitch to Robson is a breaking ball, grounded foul off first. Now, Andy, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Hockey or baseball? Well, which one? Because, of course, the company owns so many hockey teams.
You can love both equally, buddy.
Okay.
Good try.
I tried. Brady Salisbury put me up to it.
Let me put it this way. When if I could do both simultaneously, I would. How's that?
And it looks like you are.
Indeed. I'm just glad the seasons complement each other. So for the most part, you don't have to choose between hockey or baseball games. So.
What about the city of Gastonia piqued your interest so much?
Yeah, so I think the heartbeat of the city. Early on, as I got to know the people, it was just clear that it's a special group, and I kind of got emotionally invested, right before we got financially invested. I just believe in this community. Obviously, the facility is beautiful, and that's just we're excited to be here and just doing our best to make the people of Gastonia proud. I hope we're doing that. That's our goal.
Well, the team has been very successful. Of course, just won its 80th game last night. Postseason berth, most home runs in the league, on the verge of 200 back-to-back seasons, which has never been done before in league history. What's been your role in the team's success this season?
Man, I think my job is to make sure the guys know that they feel the love and the support. Obviously, they're really good at baseball, right, as evidenced by their league record 730 winning percentage in the first half. But again, they're not just good at baseball, they're good at life. They're good people. And I really believe in the character and the leadership of Brady and Goose and Chucky. And so I think my job is just to make sure they have the resources they need to perform at the high level in which they do, and be there when they need me, be there in support, and also stay out of their way, right? So, again, I'm there to celebrate, show them love. Again, you can't win every game, although we all would love to. Just make sure they know wins or losses, we love them all the way through, and we're looking forward to celebrating with them. I really believe in this group. Long before Game 1, I got to know them in the off season and was hoping, with the change and the transition, that these guys would stick around and believe in me as I believed in them, and they did, and that meant the world to me. And I wouldn't want to win this championship with anyone else. Those are my guys.
Well, one of those guys, the man at the plate, Jake Gatewood, leads the Atlantic League with 116 RBIs as the 2-1 pitch is driven in the air to center fields. In comes Jared Carr, drifting over to his right, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. More with Andy Kaufmann coming right up on the Gastonia Baseball Network. On to inning number 2 we go. Juan Santana leads things off. First pitch, breaking ball, check swing. He held up, according to Marcus Neal at first.
So, Noah, I think there's an elephant in the room we need to discuss.
Is there?
There really is, and it's about one of my favorite elements of the game presentation for Gastonia baseball, our 7th inning stretch.
Okay.
Now, I knew you were an amazing broadcaster. I'd never realized you had perfect pitch.
Perfect pitch.
And I thought not only did that work as a wonderful pun, but just so impressed with your singing voice. And I wonder what preparation does Noah put into for these that tradition that we all love here at Caramount Park?
So the honest answer is I've never had singing lessons. I don't really consider myself a good singer or anything, but my favorite song of all time is New York, New York by Frank Sinatra. So I would always, growing up, I would always sing that after every big Yankees win or whatever, and because you're a Mets fan, I'm a Yankees fan, we're both from New York, and I don't know, I love that low pitch, strong voice kind of thing. I never thought I was good at it, but I just like doing it. So I guess, I don't know, I guess it translates. Perfect pitch. Wow. Well, we have that on record now.
I listen. Now, I don't think it's perfect by the traditional sense. I think it's perfect for those of us, and there are many of us who love Gastonia baseball, and I absolutely loved it, and I want more. So what I'm saying is I'll be behind home plate and excited to see us on top of Charleston on the scoreboard while listening to you sing. I'm very excited.
Well, I very much appreciate that. I think that might be the first compliment I've ever gotten on my signature. A true compliment, so I do appreciate that. 1-on-1 out in the top of the 2nd inning. Santana with the leadoff single. Irvin just fouled out to first base. And that brings up Joseph Rosa with Gastonia a couple of years ago. Was Rosa. Was hit by the pitch, scored a run in the 1st inning. First pitch to the lefty is grounded to second, could be 2, bobbled by Wiley, flips a second for 1, that's all they'll get. So a 4-6 fielder's choice keeps the inning alive for Keon Barnum.
So I think the fans want to know more about Noah, and so I think let's ask more questions of Noah. Christian's to my left. Should we ask more questions of Noah? So Noah, what is your favorite part of the Gastonia baseball home game?
Favorite part of having people on like you, maybe? No, I think interacting with the players, with the coaching staff, with the fans, just really all the people, as Keon Barnum hits a high drive to right field. De La Rosa back at the track. He's there and able to make the catch. So not home run number 41 for Barnum. He'll stay at 40 for now. And that ends the inning. But I really think I have a blast being around the game. I love the game of baseball. I wish I was collecting baseball cards at the age of 9 just like you.
Well, we love having you as our broadcaster. I think you're a special talent, and thanks for all that you do, making this game that we love so wonderful.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, especially the part about my singing.
All right.
Andy Kaufmann, owner of the Gastonia Baseball Club. We'll be right back at Caramon Health Park.